there, it's me, buddy, KF7IWA, and today I'm finally going to show you my entire ham shack here, what I got from left to right. And I've been wanting to show you guys this for a very, very long time, and it's been something I've been wanting to do, and it's been in the works for, gosh, I don't know how long. And I'm going to show you finally what it looks like. I'm finally going to show you from a far side view what it looks like, and maybe a little later in the video I'm going to show you each radio close up with a different camera here that I got here right off to the side here. And without further ado, let's get into it. So today I'm going to start from left to right. Here's the Yaesu FT-950 radio. It's a 160 through 6 meter radio. I mean, it is a superb transceiver solid state radio. I mean, wow, I really love it. It is just superbly awesome. It was actually my very first radio when I first got into ham radio. It was my very first one after I got my general class. This was my very first one. I started to use this for contesting the very first time, and then later on for field day. And I mean, wow, it is just so awesome. It is so awesome. It has a built-in antenna tuner in it, and then I have a 30-foot vertical outside Comet A250B vertical antenna hooked up to this right now, and it's amazing. I mean, it has all the bells and whistles that you can think of. I mean, it is just truly amazing. I fell in love with this radio back in 2010, I believe, or 11, when I first got my general class license, and it is truly amazing. And then, as the years went by, excuse me, I got the Yaesu FT-3000 speaker to go on with this. And this little guy is pretty neat. I mean, wow, it works really awesome. I love it. I mean, the sound quality coming through is just truly incredible. I mean, I have no problems whatsoever with it. It is just, wow, right on target every time. And then right next to me here is the Yaesu FT-3000. Now, I kind of want to call this the older brother to the FT-950. It's the same identical thing, 160 through 6 meters, 100 watts. Both of them are 100 watts. And the only new feature with this one is it has a little bit more bells and whistles to it. It has a scope, which I can monitor in from anybody can hear. It's a little bit stuttery, just a little bit, but not too bad. The scope, it's kind of off just a little bit, but for the most part works pretty well, in my opinion. Has all the bells, whistles, and features all hooked up to it. Wow, it is just truly amazing. I use this basically for contesting, and I don't remember if I said this already, but I use that now for field day. I don't use it too much anymore because I'm trying to save the life in it because it's kind of old. It's a very old radio, but the 950. And this is just a little bit newer. This came out back in, gosh, I don't remember now, back in maybe 2012, 2013, roughly somewhere around that era, I think. I could be wrong. And also this is hooked up to the Yaesu FT-2000 right here into this, and it works pretty well. I'm pretty impressed with it. And then you all know the famous geocon clock right here, the world time clock. I'm still working on a video for that one. I'm still working on it. Bear with me because there's going to be a lot of info on this. This may take me a 3-part series or more. It may be a 3-part or more because there's so much behind that clock. There's so much. I mean, I'm still trying to figure it all out. Wow, it's amazing. I love this clock. You can see from here's the nighttime right here. I'll brief you just a little bit here. This is nighttime right here. This is nighttime here. This is all daytime. Right now, over in Europe, right now, it looks like it's roughly about 8 o'clock p.m. Their time, roughly in Europe, looks like right now. And then over here in Alaska, it's 7:30 in the morning right now in Alaska. So from here this way, my bad, I was wrong. From here over, it's morning. And then from here back, well, yeah, actually it would be morning from here to there. See what I mean? I'm trying to figure out how to explain it all. So I'm still doing research onto that, how to explain it and put it all in video detail, because there's a lot to it. There's a lot. And then here's where the magic happens right here. This is where I do all my YouTube stuff right here. I edit it, I run the software, and this is where all the YouTube begins right here on this computer. Right now I'm running a program called OBS, One Best Way Studio it's called, I believe. And it's a pretty good, actually. It monitors all the stuff. I have it all laid out how I want it, and all the neat features that comes up and everything. I mean, good grief, it is awesome. I love that program. And then I got my stand that I put this in here right here. Whoops, I don't know if that backfired or not, but this is the stand you'll see me in most videos use with this microphone for here, for all my audio and takes and all that. Then I got a cell phone charger here. Everybody knows what a cell phone charger is. So then right here, you guys are probably gonna laugh at me, but a while back I bought a CB radio, a base CB radio. It's a roughly 20 to 30 watts. I can't remember exactly. It's 20 to 30, somewhere in between there. It's a Galaxy DX2547 CB radio, 40 channel, and it works pretty good. I like to listen to the truck drivers here during the winter time, and because we get a lot of bad snow and fog and ice through here, and I want to hear what the truckers are saying through here. And I guess I could do that with a scanner, but I prefer to go with CB, as a matter of fact. But anyway, I won't go into too much into detail about that because nobody likes CB. And then, but that's my personal thing there. That's something I'm probably not going to do a video on that ever. Probably not. So then over here, here's another Yaesu FT-3000 speaker hooked up into the DMR 578 mobile radio. Because here's why I did that. The built-in speaker in here is very, very loud. I mean, I have a hard time controlling it, to be honest with you. Whereas this, I can kind of tone it down just a little bit and have headphones hooked up into it and control the high cut, the low cut filters and everything. Whereas it's easier for me to work it that way. And you're probably thinking, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Well, because it's just easier for me that way. It's that bottom line, just easier for me that way. And then you all know the famous radio, the Yaesu FT-10 with that big monitor I had in an earlier video. I'm not going to use that big monitor no more, because I was afraid I was damaging the motherboard inside. I did not want to hurt the motherboard any more than I had to, so I got rid of it all completely, and I just thought, screw it, I'm not going to do it no more. And then I built a frame for all this to fit into. This is a frame I just built not too long ago. This is pretty much what I got for anything right now. And then right here I got just a regular Kenwood 2-meter radio. It's a TM271E or A. I can't remember what it is. It's an E or A model. And I use it just basically for 2 meters whenever I can. Not very often because the 2-meter repeater here in this state is pretty bad. But anyway, then here's my scanner right here. Just a local police scanner that I use or listen to the radio, regular FM radio. That's pretty much all that I use that for. And then over here, I still got the big monitor over here to my side over here. Hold on, let me see if I can turn the camera. Just hang on 1 second. So, just show you real. Whoops. Hold on. There it is, right there. And then there you can see the hotspot in the background, far in the background there, and then my computer monitor real quick. Sorry if this is banging around too much here. And then I'm going to show you something else real quick. Over here, I'm going to switch sides here a little bit. Over here to the side, I got some power supplies here. I have a little bit of some power supplies. Sorry, I got to move the camera again. So right here in this corner, I have some power supplies. I'm going to just switch this a little bit here. So this is the power supplies that run the radio. This is the Astron. It's an Astron RS35A power supply that runs the 950, the 3000, and the FT-10. I have 3 of them. One on the bottom, right here, one here, and one here. And they run the stations. They run the radio for me. And they work really, really well. I mean, awesomely well. So with that being said, without further ado, I'm going to switch cameras and I'm going to show you close up what they look like real quick here. I'm going to show you real close up, and hang on 1 second here. Okay, I'm back, guys. So here it starts from right to left. Here is the Yaesu FT-2000 hooked up to the Yaesu FT-3000, and then the Yaesu FT-2000 again along with the 950. And then the CB radio, where all the magic begins, right here with the computer. And then right about here, there's the CB radio again. The speaker that goes to the Anytone DMR radio. I believe in the Eucharist, so I got a picture of the Eucharist with Jesus here. And then the Kenwood TM271A, along with the FT-DX10. And then a couple other prayer cards of Jesus and another prayer card. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to put the camera down and go back to the old way here. So, with that being said, that's the ham shack. Not much, but it's pretty basic. It's not much. Someday I hope to add more to it. Eventually, someday more will come in. I'm hoping to get an amplifier someday and maybe some more stuff down the road, but time will tell. Time will tell. And someday maybe it'll all come into works. And I'm going to say 73s for... Oh, before I do go, I just forgot. Before I do go, this guy, most of you might remember, actually. Let me bring it down real quick here. Most of you might remember this little guy, the MD200 stand speaker. This actually came out when the 950 first came out. It's actually a little dynamic microphone. I don't use it too much anymore, but it was a pretty good speaker, actually. A microphone. Sorry, my bad. It's a microphone, and it works pretty well. I use it with the 950, DX10, sometimes the 3000, and yeah, it works pretty well. It's not too bad. I got hooked up here with a couple other microphones, but this microphone works pretty well. I'll show you a side view, and then a front view, and then, yeah, it's not too bad. I don't use it too much anymore, but works pretty good. Alrighty, I think I covered everything here, and I'll see you tomorrow, because tomorrow, if I get a chance, be on the lookout between tomorrow and the next day. I'm going to be on the Anytone 878 handheld, and I'm going to show you that power supply like I did yesterday, and we're going to try to make some contact from a field or something, or in the mountains, and we're going to see what happens. I'm hoping to do that tomorrow, and we'll see what happens. If a video does not show up by tomorrow, then something came up or something happened, so just be on the lookout between now and next weekend for a video like that here shortly coming up. So I'll say 73s, KF7IWA, and bye-bye. Have fun.